Hello children, in this video we are going to create and apply styles in OpenOffice Writer. Now what is style? A style is a set of formats that you can apply to selected pages, text, frames and other elements in your document to quickly change their appearance. When you apply a style, you apply a whole group of formats at the same time. So, style is a set of formats that we can apply in our document for its formatting, right? So, here we are going to, to implement how we can apply style in OpenOffice Writer. So, this is my OpenOffice Writer document. Now, we have three ways to open style and formatting window. First, you can press F11 key. See, style and formatting window gets open, right? Next way is click on format menu and then click on style and formatting option. Again, you will get the same window, style and formatting window. Okay, this is the second way to open the style and formatting window. Okay, and the next way is to open the style and formatting window by clicking on the formatting toolbar, right here. So I have clicked on the icon of style and formatting window. Okay, so this is my style and formatting window. Here you can see this is my style and formatting window. First we have paragraph style, then we have character style, frame style, page style and list style. Okay, so we have got the different styles here. First we have here paragraph style. So what is the use of paragraph? When you will click on this, it is already selected here, paragraph style. See, okay. So paragraph style controls all the aspects of a paragraph's appearance such as text alignment, tab stops, line spacing and borders, and can include character formatting. Then we have character style. So you can see we have got the different options here. Character style affects selected text within a paragraph such as the font and size of text or bold and italic formats. So I am going to apply this one. First we are using the paragraph style. So what you okay, so what you will do, just click on the text, okay, and then you can apply any style that you want here. It is your choice. Just click on, so I am here clicking on the default style, default paragraph style. Double click on this. Now you can see the format of the paragraph has been changed, or you can apply some other like first line indent, okay, or content one, content 10. So you can see the difference in the formatting of the paragraphs, right? So these are the different paragraph styles that we can apply on the paragraph, right? Then you have character style. Okay, so we can apply character style on a single character. Let us suppose I have, okay, I have selected this character planted, okay, and I'm going to apply character style in this. So I'm clicking on drop cap. No change. Example. See, you can see the slight change in the word here. Okay. Some other we can apply like source tag rubies. See, it has been changed. So these are the different styles, character styles. Okay. Emphasis. So I have clicked on emphasis here. You can see, right? Next we have frame style. Fine. So frame style is applied on the graphics and the pictures. Fine. So here I'm clicking on the graphics. Frame formula. You can see watermark. So in this way, see, you can see the format of the picture is changing, right? The style of the picture is changing. So we can apply frame style on the picture, right? Then next we have page style. Okay, the frame style are used to format graphic and text frames, including wrapping types, borders, backgrounds, and columns. Okay, then we have here we have page style. Okay, so we are going so which is applied on the whole page. Okay, page style includes margins, headers, and footers, borders, and backgrounds. Okay, it so here we are going to apply the page style like landscape. So my page has become landscape, right? Okay, earlier it was portrait, now it has become landscape. Fine. Default. So these are the different page styles that we can apply on the page. Fine. Okay, then we have to then we have here list style. So let us suppose this is the list. Fine. And I'm going to numbering one. You can see numbering 1 2 3 has come here, right? Okay, or you can apply some other style in this. Okay, we have got bullet and numbering dialog box also. So from here you can change the style. Fine. So with the help of list style you can change the style of the list, like list 1, this is list 1, list 2, list 3. Okay, like this you can change the style of the list. Fine. So here we have got to know how we can apply the style on the document. Fine. Now next what we have here, see, using fill format mode. So what is fill format? I'll show you this. Fill format mode is used to apply a style to many different areas quickly. Okay, fill format mode is used to apply a style to many different areas quickly without having to go back to the styles and formatting window and double click every time. Right? In this method is quite useful when you need to format many scattered paragraphs, cells or other items with the same style. Okay, so in this fill format is a mode. Fill format mode helps us to quickly apply the styles without double clicking on the style every time. Right? So how we will use the fill format, that I'll show you. See, now in this dialog box you can see this icon is of fill format mode. Fine. So here I'm going to click on the paragraph style and fine. So here I'm going to show you how. Okay, so First, we will select the paragraph. Let us suppose I have selected this paragraph. I have selected this paragraph. Fine. Okay. Then we will come to the style and formatting window. Here I have selected the paragraph style. Fine. Okay. And I will click on any style that I want to impose. Like I want to make it heading 1. Right. So we have to click single on the style. So I'm clicking single here, heading 1. Okay. It should be single click. Okay. Then you will click on fill format mode. Okay. Here. Then I'll go to the paragraph and then click here. Now you can see it has been changed, right? So it is very easy. First I clicked on heading 1, single click, right? Then I clicked on fill format mode and then I'm applying this on the text. Now you can see I need not to select the text even. I'm just applying this on the paragraph. See. Okay. So this is the use of the fill format mode. Okay. And to deactivate fill format mode, what you will do, click on the fill format mode again or click escape key. Fine. Okay. So here we have done how we can apply the already created styles and formats. Okay. Now next what we will create our own styles, right? See, creating new custom styles. You may want to add some new styles. You can do this in two ways: creating a new style from a selection and dragging and dropping to create a style. So we have two methods. First, create a new style from a selection. You can create a new style by copying an existing manual format. This new style applies only to this document. It will not be saved in the template. So this, whatever the style you will create, that will be applied only on your current document. Next, we have dragging and dropping to create a style. You can drag and drop a text selection into the styles and formatting window to create a new style. So let us do it, how we can create our own styles, right? Fine. So first what we will do, we are going to do our own formatting. Here I am making it Algerian, right? And then I'm increasing its font size to 18. Okay. And I am giving it color blue. Okay. Right. Background color yellow. So this is the style that I have created. Fine. Now what I'll do, my style and formatting window is already opened. Okay. So here, see, one icon is given. The name of the icon is new style from selection. Okay. Click on this and then click on new style from selection. Fine. Give the name to your style. So I am giving it my style. This is my style. Fine. And then click on OK. Fine. Now you can see in style and formatting window, my style has been added. So if I select this text and then I click on my style here, double. I'm clicking double on my style. Now you can see, now I am able to apply the style that I have created on my paragraph, on my text, right? See, okay, in the same way you can create all types of, like here I am creating the style for the text, character style, right? So I am making it mm, like this, and then 22, and then bold, and then color should be red. Fine. Again you have to click on new style from selection. Fine. So I am giving the name my style 1. Okay, so you can see here my style 1. So I'm selecting another word, and I'm going to apply my style 1 on this. Now you can see, so I have created my own paragraph style, my own character style. In the same way you can create your all styles like list style, page style, frame style, right? In the same way. Fine. So this was the first method, okay, creating a new style from a selection. Now second, we have creating style by dragging and dropping. So how you will do that? This is very simple. Again, I'm going to select this and I'm going to apply my own style in this, like, okay, this one. Fine. Bold, size 22, and the color should be this, or color should be this, right? So this is my, I have created one style. So what I'll do, I'll just click on this. Wait a minute. This is my style. I click on this and I'll put it here. Fine. I have just dragged and dropped it in style and formatting window. So I can give name to this. So you can give my style 2. Okay. So I have created one more style by dragging and dropping it in the style and formatting window. So if I want to apply my style 2, just double click on my style 2. What happened? Fine. Okay, let us do it again. See, now here I'm applying some formatting in this, like this is my this, and then color is this, okay, and I'm going to pick and drop it here, and this is S1 style. Okay, S1. Now I'm again going to select the text and then going to apply S1 in this. Now you can see the style has been changed, right? Okay, so we did two methods of how we can create our own style and how we can apply these styles. Now